joining us today.
Yes, sir, you too.
You got the first win of the year against Brevard, and it's been a little bit of a struggle since dropping 3 at Francis Marion last weekend, and then Carson Newman, where defense kind of struggled a little bit. It's a long season. We're just here in the beginning of it. It's still kind of cold outside. How do you get out? How does the team kind of get out of this funk early and hopefully come away with some wins this weekend?
I think that our hitting is always going to be ahead of our pitching at the beginning of the season. Pitchers getting a late start, pitch-wise, count-wise. But I think hitting, we still have a lot of things we got to work on. But with us being ahead right now, it really helps get us going later on in the season whenever we're more mature and more focused and we have a better plan going later in the season.
Yeah, you mentioned the offense has been playing well. Averaged about 4 runs a game this year, 5 over last week, which is good to start off the year seeing that. What are some of the ways that can be improved? And that can always help the pitching when that comes along too, and when the two come together, it'd be pretty good.
I think that the big thing we're focusing on now is our strikeouts. We've had a lot of strikeouts in the past couple weeks. If we can get those down and get the ball in play more, even with all the strikeouts that we've had, we're still contending and we're still putting up enough runs to win. I think that once we get that down, it'll even out.
Yeah, you just kind of waiting for that pitching to come around, which especially in the cold weather and early in the year, it takes a little while to get that going. For you personally, had a good week last week. 4 hits, hit over 300, hit almost 400, I guess you could say. What were some of the keys here starting the season and then having a good week like that coming on the road?
That was my first game back in a while, and I'm blessed. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries already, and so getting back on track, that has built a lot of confidence, helped me focus more, and I'm just trying to stay focused on, helping the team out any way possible, just getting on pretty much.
Yeah, and in one of those games against Francis Marion, you hit, I believe, your first career home run. Can you kind of take us through that at bat, and then I guess at the end of that, how can you build on the success that you had and kind of keep that confidence going?
Well, I was doing the stats, keeping track of at bats in the first game. And I noticed that they're throwing a lot of first pitch fastballs. I get up there, I'm batting 9th. I'm not, there's no stats on me, so I know they're just going to come right at me. And I just jumped right on the first pitch fastball. And that has been more my focus, trying to get ahead and hit those first pitch strikes instead of waiting later on and where I can get hurt later on in the at bat.
Yeah, a little easier when you can kind of see what's coming there, especially early in the count. Going ahead this week, the schedule got changed a little bit, playing Friday, Saturday instead of Saturday, Sunday against Slippery Rock. What are some of the keys we got to do well to come away with a few wins and kind of get the thing turned around here early in the year?
I think our pitching, we're just trying to figure out where the pieces fit, and that's for the whole team. We've got a lot of young guys and just new guys in general. So I think that once we get our pitching figured out and get it figured out where we're going to be throwing people and how many innings they're going to be throwing and what their role is on the team, at that point I think that just everything will fall together. Even with right now with our pitching, our walks, our errors, those have kind of been up, but we're still having a chance to contend, a chance to win. And that's a key for us, is to get the strikeouts and get walks down, errors down, and once we can do that, I think all the pieces are going to fall together.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those where everything's there. It's just got to put it all together, just a little bit away from getting there. So that's this weekend here at King on campus. They play Slippery Rock Friday doubleheader at noon, Saturday doubleheader at noon. If you come out dressed warm, it might be a little chilly up there, but it's always fun to see some baseball earlier in the year. Live stats, live video on Friday. We'll just have live stats on Saturday on KingTornado.com. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.